for the theme park. First, we'll be attacking Bunk from the CCTV, and most of these attacks, similarly to the bank, can be pushed from the CCTV. So basically CCTV is over here, and the hatch. So the idea over here is if you're taking Bunk and Daycare, again you'll be pushing CCTV, but an issue might be what if someone plays like clothes and toilet with, for example, this Azami gate, that we'll be talking more in depth again in the voice chat. So I like to be doing this kind of hole to push from the dragon side, through the dragon stairs. That's going to allow us to push on the stairs, open up these windows, the hatch obviously, and then this guy most likely will not be able to play there anymore. Now what you can be thinking about is what if a defender is in the throne area, but very similar to the other attacks, like there's already 3 defenders over here, now there's one more in this position, so either Cafe is safe or Break is safe to push in immediately. So this is something that again you can consider to be doing if there's like heavy percentage on one side. When you get, for example, the cache and the dragon control, which could be done, the next step is going to be getting the office control, because then from the office side you can have these kind of crossfires. It will be great if you can to open up these walls from this area. If you can, obviously, if there's going to be Jammer or Bandit or Kai, that might be an issue. But the thing is, the moment you get initiation control, which is, I mean, we will explain that later, you have the idea of getting the initiation. Something that you also might have an issue is someone playing in the waiting, but don't remember that if you have cache control, that means you have this hallway control, and this means that you can have few angles against waiting side. Also don't forget you have other utilities such as line scans, flashbangs and so on, so the waiting should not be that huge of an issue. And that way if this is cleared out, then you can definitely push this one away. Alright, then we'll be getting the office control, actually initiation control, sorry. And now you have 2 different ideas. The very first idea is to rotate to the cafe with 2 people, and it's the following. So you will make sure that nobody plays in this angle, and you also have this open up. Also try to open up these walls. So these are the only 2 hard breaches you'll be using. On top of that, you obviously can be using on this one if you have extra. So basically what you can see over here, what we did is we isolated this hallway and it's now free. That means we can be using this hallway to simply push the objective, and again we can push something like that. As you can see, for the final part, the defender is going to be playing in this hallway, which is not going to be a huge issue, because if you clear out the objectives and the break room, it's super easy to push them through the hallway. Now for the other push, basically what you can be doing is repel on the break windows, 2 of them. Again, don't forget you have these angles and these angles. This guy by the closer window to the rotation over here will be heavy utility one. He is going to be stunning all the stuff over here, and as someone is repelling in. That way we are establishing the break control, and again similar to the cafe, we have the crossfires from the break as well as the number 3, and also from the office angles. Okay, and now all of this stuff can be repeated for the any other objective. It now just depends on where do you stop from hunting. Over here for attacking throne, we'll be getting full top floor control, but very similarly. Getting this number 1 is just opening up the hatch, so now defender is playing in the CC. Get cache, then get dragon as well as office side. We'll be getting initiation, then number 3 will be getting the rest part of the second floor. Now if you have enough time, what you can be considering is also clear out lab, but you most likely won't have enough time. So what you can be doing is maybe with a long hard bridge open up these walls, but if you don't have it, that's totally fine, because from above you can deal with majority of these angles like this. You can also have long angles, something like this, but these are not essential, because the moment you open up the maintenance wall, you can be using frag grenades to deal with these 2 positions, as well as you can obviously open up the hatch. So basically this can be cleared vertically, this can be cleared with a utility, and then usually what is happening is one guy pushes to go for the plant, the other guy pushes to simply cover the plant. You can obviously smoke this off and you can be playing something differently. Okay, so this is all the now checklists. Also be careful, something that I reminded myself, like be careful about the flanks. That's like something usually you obviously need to be afraid of the flanks. Now for the drag, basically do the same thing. So get the top floor control. This is again like 1 to 2.5. Then get the top floor, like the remaining number 3, and then you have vertical percentage that you can basically clear most of the stuff. You can't clear all of this room, but for the majority of the part you can clear it out. You will enable, or you will make sure that nobody plays in this area by either playing on the yellow stairs or simply playing vertically. Then you'll be able to jump in, kill this guy, and go for the plant. So it's also pretty much straightforward. Okay, and initiation, and we'll be doing the dragon CC push. Just again, I'm going to be here explaining basically very similarly, like push from the dragon side, or if you can just simply brute force yourself in, but I will definitely maybe also be pushing over here for the dragon, because I'm now expecting 3 players to contest this whole area. But in the voice chat we will definitely cover up how to do the proper cafe push, cafe break, and vertical push. So in the voice chat we'll cover that up. I just want to here make like more like systematic approach, because like if you're talking about the cache and CC continuously, so why not to end up with that. Okay, so basically clear out the dragon, clear out cache, then what's going to be happening is, okay, basically something like this. So what this, by the way, what does this mean is first open up the doors and the hatch and then push from down there if necessary. Then you will get the number 3 in control. As you can see, this is already like number 3. Back in the time it was maybe number 1.5, because we are now expecting defenders to contest this pretty heavily. And now what we will be doing is most likely we'll bring at least 1 if not 2 brute force operators that you will try to brute force into the initiation. This time we need to open up this wall to disable any player here. We'll have to deal with the deployable shield in this position or keep a barriers by the Azami. And then with long angles and simply pushing over here, this is going to be our idea to plant over there. If we'll be doing the cafe or break push, that's a little bit different. We will see how to approach that one in the voice chat.